What's going on, guys? Visor here. We're back for another Goalbound video. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about 5 things I really want to see in this next update for Goalbound. Okay, some of these are quality of life. Some of these are like
I got two on me.
Personal rants and complaints. Some of these are really opinion based things that I will be talking about.
Cut in the middle.
Just bear with me. Just remember these are mainly opinion based. Some of them are like kind of factual.
No, it's okay.
Really do need to work on. But besides that,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you like this video, if you agree with my opinions,
okay.
my takes, let me know in the comments below. Also, by liking the video, let me know you agree. And subscribing helps me reach 5K before the end of the year, and it makes me closer to reaching 20K subs for that CC role in the Goalbound server. Also, timestamps down below if you guys want to skip to any important or any things that you find more interesting than others. And yeah, let's get into it. First things first, something light. Add PS commands, please. I shouldn't be waiting 30 seconds to try to lap Shield's bicycle kick and the angles and stuff like that, or like even like just labbing Shield like in general, like trying to get like better at his like shots and stuff. I'm not, now this isn't just go for me, but like me personally, I do try to get better with the styles that I enjoy. Not saying I enjoy Shido, but like say like for Nagi or like Batra or like even like Isagi. I've been practicing this volley thing with Isagi, and I have to wait 15 seconds, 20 seconds. It's like one or two, 15, 20 seconds for his direct shot to come back to practice his volley thing, like his volley shot that he could do with direct shot. And it's like, it's miserable. It's like actually trash. And it's worse when you're trying to practice like dribbling and stuff, and you gotta wait for like your cooldowns to come back. Granted, that's more of a realistic way of practicing, but sometimes people are just trying to like practice like certain things, and they don't want to deal with cooldowns like every time. So like, please add like a no cooldown command, no scoreboard command, no timer command, reset scoreboard command, something like what Lothar or Zero Latch did, you know, something like that. That would be really helpful, especially for the CCs that try to make guides and stuff on like how to like use the styles and stuff. Y'all already know me, I do a lot of guides. I still have like a couple guides to still make. People are still waiting for like a Borrow guide, a Kirigami guide. I personally want to make an Isagi guide, so you got, you know, like, and so most of these things with their styles and stuff, they have long cooldowns, and I don't, you know, it's really frustrating to deal with that stuff. So please add something like that into the you know, PSs, and yeah, you know, that'd be really appreciated. Next, let's talk about nerf styles. Sorry, yeah, nerfing styles. Styles. Some of the styles really do need to be nerfed. One style for sure is fucking Batra. Nerf that shit to the fucking ground, please. In my opinion, hopefully for future reference for this game, there shouldn't be a single style that's iframes. Not a single style should have iframes in this game, in my opinion. I feel like there's just too much going on with like, or I feel like midfield and strikers have too much in their arsenal. Being able to we have Shido with his speed dash, which doesn't have iframes, which is a good thing, but you know, being able to speed burst twice, plus slide, plus dash, plus dribble, plus feint. You have a lot of ways to get more mobility off of your like base, like universal base kit. And then when you add a style on top of it, Chigiri, Batra, Borrow, or Shido, or Isagi, like we're able to keep your pace going, allowing you to reset your cooldowns, your internal like base game cooldowns. It's just too much. Batra shouldn't have iframes. In my opinion, the only style that really deserves iframes is Nagi's makeshift. If you guys plan on revamping that, revamp it to the 0 turn reset, I feel like that would be perfectly fine. And I feel like that should be an ankle break if they do end up revamping it to like a 0 turn reset. I personally doubt it. They probably will make it they'll probably make the makeshift for ankle break, and then make the 0 turn reset a like iframe move after the trap. If you do it backwards, if you hold like D while or not D, S, sorry, while doing it, yeah, you know, they can do something like that, I guess, and make it like iframe. But besides that, like no other like real styles should have iframes. Yeah. Also, some of these styles, in my opinion, mainly what's it called, Isagi style, and Kinagami, their shot weapons are really bad. Why is Kinagami shot called powerful shot or power shot, and this shit has no power? And why does Isagi's shot, not talking about the one where you have possession of it, I'm talking about the one if you volley with it, that version. If I volley with Isagi's direct shot, why does it have like slightly more power than it does when like I like have in my possession? The shit should be like one of the like this shit, especially like in box, that shit should be a fucking bullet. That should basically be unblockable. Like the like, why do I need flow in order to score on GK with like some of these styles? I'm about to get into like the GK talk in a second, but why do I need like King flow, Heroes flow, Egoist flow, some type of power flow in order to score with these shots? And I already know when like Genius or Destroyer flow comes out, whenever if that's a flow they're adding, I don't know if this is speculation. Most likely it will, something like that will come out where there's going to be a base kit effect. I'm calling out right now, it's going to be a base kit effect for one of those flows, and it's going to say buffing curve shot power. I'm calling out right now, it's going to say that, and it's going to say buffing the curve on a curve shot or on a base curve shot. And I'm telling you right now, that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to score curve shot on GK without like having to do a lot of movement. You guys are gonna see in this like leak video, this background footage I'm showing, that I have to do a lot to score. I kind of have to like do a lot of like mobility, movement, repositioning to like get the GK on his toes so I can actually score. Speaking of GK, not AI GK, I have no personal issues with AI GK. How they are now, I feel like they're perfectly fine. It's hard to tweak GK without making them or it's hard to tweak AI GK, sorry, without making them overpowered or like the worst GK in all time. Right now, the GK is like, it's not the best, but I don't want it to be any better, because if it is any better, it's gonna be too much, and I personally don't have time for that. I don't want to deal with a broken fucking AI machine that blocks all my shots. I don't want to deal with that. There you go. There's in the video right now, I even clipped it and everything. You can see on top left. I kind of have to do a lot of like movement with my camera, because the GK can see where you're aiming at when you shoot. Unless you're like super close, and it basically becomes unreactable. But besides that, like, you know, it's hard to score on the GK. So yeah, like I was saying with the player GK, right? One of these things is a must. No, two of these things you must do, no matter what. Like, I'm gonna name 4 things, and they have to do at least 2 of these things, because there's no reason why the GK position is so easy for people to play. There's zero reason why. There's a reason why Zero Latch had to revamp their GKs, because they realized that GK isn't an easy position for anyone to pick up. It shouldn't be an easy position for anyone to pick up. It shouldn't be an easy position whatsoever. So that's why they had to revamp it. 1, nerf their dives. I feel like they go a little bit too far for the size of like for the box size that they have. If they stand like if a GK stands like at one side, they could legit dive all the way to the other side. Like it's actually stupid. Two, nerf their hitbox. Why am I going for bottom left, bottom right, and they're jump diving top left, top right, and they're blocking my shot? Fix that. That shouldn't be a thing. Why am I as a striker with good accuracy aiming for bottom corners and a GK with with a GK dive with a super far dive to be a fast dive too, and with a fat hitbox able to jump, dive, and block both options, top left and bottom left? That shouldn't be a thing whatsoever. Sorry. And then three, get rid or make the box smaller. Or sorry, whoa, don't do that. Make the box bigger so they can keep their big dive, but it makes it harder for them to actually do the dive, right? Or like actually like pick an option. It makes the whole like top left, top right, bottom right thing a lot better if the box is bigger. Or three, no, not sorry, or four, this is something you have to do. Remove the ability to 180 when you forward dive, or even turn your camera at all when you forward dive. Why are they able to do figure eights when they forward dive? They shouldn't be able to do that. Why am I faking a GK and they forward dive and they do a legit 180 back into me and steal the ball after I do a perfectly good fake? Punish GKs for actually committing to a decision. Once they dive, that's it. They should be punished by having one, a cooldown, or two, getting scored on. I shouldn't be faking a GK's forward dive and then they end up fucking somehow getting back up or 180 and diving at me. That just shouldn't be a thing. Another thing I almost forgot to mention, bro. This is something a Zerlatch did that this game needs to do. Please listen to this. If you're a dev, you're a tester, please listen to this or share this with one of the devs. Get rid of GK priority when they dive outside the box. I don't mean the little goal box, I mean the penalty box. The big, like, you see where like the half circles at on the box, that box. The moment they leave that box, get rid of that priority. They don't deserve any priority the moment they step into the box. No doubt about it. In that box, that's the GK's domain. I can't do nothing to them. I can't slide them. I can't ankle break them. That's whatever. The moment they step out that box, they lose all that shit. They shouldn't have that shit. Something a Zerlatch did, which I 100% agree with, that was a really good decision by them. The moment a GK dives out the box, you're actually able to ankle break them. You're actually able to dribble them. You're actually able to, like, slide them as well. They drop the ball instantly. Another thing, add a drop the ball timer for GKs. They shouldn't be allowed to hold the ball for the entire game. Like, legit, GKs don't notice. You can legit just hold the ball. Like, you don't drop the ball or anything. You can't slide the GK or anything. Unless like a cutscene's going on. I think the game automatically throws it. I don't really know though, but you're like able to just like hold the ball forever as a GK. Make it where if the GK is in possession of the ball in the box, they end up automatically throwing it at some point. But yeah, back to like what I was saying. Make it where they lose iframes or priority on like their dives the moment they like dive outside of the box. They shouldn't be able to keep all that bullshit for even a second the moment they dive out the box. They should lose all that shit instantly. I don't care, bro. The reason why I'm dribbling, like, I'm purposely positioning myself outside the box so I don't get like dived on, and they still keep priority and they go through my iframes and shit because they're GK. The moment they leave the box, they should lose priority, they should lose iframes, they should lose all that shit. No matter what. I don't care. Damn. Next, the slide issue. A lot of people are having issues with this. They really need to like show me like a clip of what a perfect time slide is, because I swear to you, I labbed this for 10 minutes and I got in the most inconsistent ass results from it I've ever seen in like any like blue lock game. Like actually, like it's just the most inconsistent shit I've ever seen in my life. Bro, you cannot tell me that shit is actually consistent at all. Like that shit is the most inconsistent shit I ever seen. There's like, I feels like a count. Like after I slide the ball twice and I get these really good momentum slides, the game's like, yo, my guy, so you know if you like slide the ball one more time without passing it or something, you're gonna get the shitty slide where you're like on the ground for like 2 whole seconds, and the Shido behind you that's like pace abusing or like speeding up like a speed merchant, like he's Chiggity on steroids, yeah, he's gonna come from behind you and he's gonna steal the ball. So I would like recommend you pass. That's what I feel like the game is telling me. It feels like the game is telling me like, if I don't pass, I'm gonna keep getting these shitty ass slides after using your 2 good slides. If that's the case, can you say that? Show a clip. Put it in your Trello. Speaking of Trello, why does your Trello not say anything about your styles or your flows? I was making a video. I'm still editing that video, by the way. It's a botcher guide video. I don't want to like finish it because I feel like they're going to nerf botcher in this video. Same reason why I'm complaining or why I'm saying nerf botcher. I don't want to make that video and then the nerf botcher and it's like everything I said about that video is like kind of outdated. So I'm kind of waiting on it until the update drops. But I was making that video and I was just showing or I was trying to give examples for like good flows and stuff, and I didn't know that genius flow actually reduce the cooldown on your feints. That's something that would have been good to know, but I didn't know that at the time, and I was trying to look up in the Trello for information, the thing that's supposed to give you information on the game, and I couldn't. There's no information on their styles. There's no information on their flows. Nothing's there. Not a single thing is there. I was so like confused. I was like, really? But you know what was there? Every sneak that they fucking released in that Discord. That was in there. I'll tell you that for sure. That was the one thing I saw there in there for sure. That shit was loud as day. That's the first thing I mainly saw, bro. What the fuck? I saw that shit. I was like, bro, are we serious? You're telling me you have time to like put in your sneak, but you don't have time to put in the styles you all work very hard for, and put information on like what each style or like what each weapon does for their style, even a clip. Even you don't gotta type in all of the information and stuff. I recommend you do. The whole point of the Trello is to give information, but you even show a clip of like the style, or not even just a style of like what's it called, or how the style looks in like the style selection screen, and then like show like a clip of each like weapon. Like for example, like Monster Flick, just show a clip of Monster Flick. B shot, show a clip of B shot. Fucking what is that? Free touch, show a clip of free touch. Like simple shit like that. That's not hard to do. Same with like the flows. You don't even gotta like type in. Just show a picture of what the flow is and what it does. That's all you have to do. It's not really difficult, like at all. Yeah. And hopefully while they're like working on adding that, yeah, add some information on why do I keep getting bullshit bummy slides whenever I slide the ball. And that would also be really good information to know. Another thing, lastly, this is the last thing I'm gonna bring up. I think I said, I don't think I said 5 things as a whole. Pretty sure I said like 6 or 7, but flow, or not flow, sorry, awakening. Why is a Chiggity popping awakening from the midfield and I'm in my goal box with the ball next to my GK, and he is looking in my direction and stealing the ball from me from light years away? Oh, my bad. I didn't know they added Loki this early into the game. I should have known. That's my bad. I didn't know bro just zipped across the map, stole the ball from me, zipped back, and just scored. Like, no, actually, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I have like 2-3 clips of it already. I'm probably showing it right now. I am showing it right now. I'm gonna show the clips. Cheeky players are just popping it, and they're nowhere near you. They're nowhere near me, and I'm getting the ball stolen, and it's like, what more do you want from me? What do you want me to do? I can't do nothing there. Like, that's the most unplayable, unbalanced, no counterplay thing. Because in the zero latch, the counterplay to it is to pass the ball. Most people don't pass the ball, so they don't really care. So, but like, the counterplay to that in the zero latch, pass the ball or outpace the guy to the point where he can't get near you to steal the ball. But in this game, it doesn't matter how close you are. You just look in their direction and they just steal the ball from you. Get rid of that, please. That shouldn't be a thing. They added AoE, like in the Zero Lash or in Black Rivals. Not Prodigy. Project Egoist added AoE where if they're near me and they click the button, they are allowed to steal the ball. Same for King. I shouldn't have to aim my fucking King through the person's body. There was a time where I did that and the guy just magged it. Like, I did that on my own teammate too, by the way, and the guy just got the ball back instantly. I think I have a clip of it. If I do, I will show it now, but if I didn't clip it, you gotta take my word for it. The guy just the guy in front of me, after I used the King Steel shot on him, he just took it right after. It was the dumbest thing I ever seen. So please add some more balancing to that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it for the rant. That's it for what I want to see. I just want to see some more balancing, more quality of life. The game, you guys did a good job. The game is really fun. I have no issues with the devs. Once again, I have no issue. I don't have really any main issues. Well, besides the things I talked about in this video. Besides that, your game is fun. I enjoyed the game. I wouldn't have almost 1,000 goals on this game if I didn't enjoy the game. The game is super fun. If you play Black Rivals, I feel like you would enjoy this game too. If you're more of a competitive player, everything like the effects, how to dribble, or the dribbling style, or the way you the different ways of dribbling is so open. I've seen a lot of people master the whole magging, the whole the whole air dribbling shit. I've seen some people do that. It looks really cool. That's just not my cup of tea. I don't like to do that type of shit. It looks really good. It looks better than my dribbling, in my opinion. Yeah, I like how the whole dribbling looks and stuff. Everything about this game is fun. Just work on some quality of life, balancing a lot of quality of life, and I think your game is set up to have a really good future. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe if you be sure to like and comment if you agree with my takes. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.